Greetings, fellow disciples. So yeah, this is going to be another update to my Tenacious D collection. A lot of the stuff I just picked up with money that I got for Christmas. So yeah, I kind of all got a bunch of stuff all at once. I'm going to try to do this for the D stuff. The actual Tenacious D stuff anyway is going to be kind of the best chronological order that I can, like as far as when it came out. So here we go. Okay. First thing is something I've been looking for a while. I actually missed the first couple times it was on. I saw them on eBay. It's been a while, like 2 or 3 years since they've been on there. But this is the cassette of the self-titled debut. I'm gonna take it out this little sleeve here that it came in. I always love when they package stuff like that because I just leave it in there, especially when CDs and stuff. Anyway, this is from Thailand. You can see it's got some, whatever the language in Thailand is there, and it's still sealed too, so it's really awesome. You can see the Sony Music band around there. I'm pretty sure it's legit. I don't think it's a copy. I know some countries you get a lot of pirated bootleggy stuff on cassette, but I think this is legit. I mean, it looks like it is. If it's not, it's still cool, but I'm pretty sure it's official. And I don't really ever plan on opening this because I have the album on a bunch of other copies, and I don't really need to listen to it on cassette. I just really wanted this crazy cassette. I mean, it blows my mind that the D's, that they even got released on cassette, because, we're fairly relatively new band. I mean, they haven't been around since cassettes were popular, So I think the only other real cassette of note for Tenacious D as far as like a music cassette is their demo that came out, which I'm trying to find a copy of. I know there's a guy that has one on YouTube. Trying to get a hold of him to see if he's maybe willing to part with it for a fair price. I don't know. We'll see. See how that goes. Next is something unlike the tape that I just don't plan on listening to. This is something I'm not able to actually view because it is the trailer for the Pick of Destiny from New Line on 35mm film. I have a 16mm film projector and have some stuff on that, but I don't have a 35mm projector because they're mostly just for for theaters and stuff. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people that have a home 35mm setup. They're freaking giant, and there's very few portable ones, and the portable ones are expensive and old. So I may eventually run across a 35mm projector, but I doubt it. So this will probably just remain as it is. It's cool though because you can unreel it and actually see frames from the thing without. It's not like a cassette tape or something. You can actually see the individual frames, so it's still cool. I mean, if you want to look at it, I did unroll it some and like up to the title. It takes a little while to get there, but it's pretty cool. It's a really random find, but really cool thing to have, I think. So anyway, next I have the promo copy of Rise of the Phoenix. This is one of the only promo things from Rise of the Phoenix, so that's pretty cool to have. It actually has the bonus tracks that were only on the special edition there. So that's pretty neat. What was those? Quantum Leap, Rivers of Brown, and Five Needs. Actually, I think Five Needs wasn't even. I think that was from I think it was like iTunes promo or something. It was been on the special edition. I mean, I have that, but yeah. Anyway. Okay, last thing. Tenacious D thing. I have some more things that aren't actually Tenacious D, but this is the last actual Tenacious D release of the new stuff that I got. And this is something I've been looking for a while. This is Tenacious D's Jazz. It was a Record Store Day release. It's just got 2 tracks on it. One of them is 11.5 minutes long, 11.5 plus minutes. That's just called Simply Jazz. That's pretty much all of side A. And then side B says nothing on side B, but it's actually a track called Nothing on Side B, and it's Jack and Kyle. It's really short. It only takes up, you can see on the record, it only takes up about this much. It's like a couple minutes long. But it's just them, complaining to you, why are you listening to this side? There's nothing on this side. It kind of reminds me of the listening post edition of the first album, where Kyle was making fun of you for thinking you're going to listen to the whole album. It's really cool. It came with a download. What I really like about Simply Jazz that I didn't know about before was when the download you get with it. It's called The Making of Simply Jazz, or made it called The Making of Jazz. I'm not sure, but it was made by Liam Lynch. The video was filmed by Liam Lynch, and he actually did the cover too. Says that on the back, which is cool, because I love Liam. But what's really neat is that I'm pretty sure, at least the version of that's on the record, and the, the MP3 of it that you can get, I'm pretty sure it was all done in one take, because it just really looks like it in the video. I mean, it was masterfully edited. I mean, if it wasn't done in one take, Liam did a really good job of syncing back up the parts that went with the parts that were actually in the song. I mean, it looks just like it was recorded in one take. I mean, it just looks natural and stuff. Like, there's not a lot of editing to it. It just looks like there was a couple cameras set up and they took it and did it in one take. And that's the version on the record. I mean, it's impressive to me. I've actually been looking for one of these for a while. Since I missed them on Record Store Day, I just didn't have the time to go down and pick one up. And the nearest place that sells records to me is like an hour and a half drive, so that wasn't really feasible for me at the time. But since they came out, I haven't been able to find one for like under $50, and I was just waiting. I think when they very first came out, I saw one for like $30, and I was like, well, it was only like $15 in stores, so maybe I'll be able to wait and find one. But they just climbed and climbed and climbed. And recently, they haven't even been on eBay at all. I haven't been able to find any on there. Amazon has, I think, 2 up right now on two different listings. It's kind of weird, but one of them was like $80-some, and one of them was like $138. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I guess a lot of people didn't buy them, or they think a lot of people aren't selling them. People who bought them, probably collectors like myself, just don't want to sell them. But I actually ended up getting this one. There was 2 of them on the Discogs website, where they have a store. You can buy stuff from people, kind of like eBay. They have like a marketplace type thing, but it's cool because people can list it, and then if you have a wish list, or I think it's called a want list, on there, it'll alert you when something comes in from that. So I think there was 2 of them on there, and one of them sold before I got to buy it, and this one I ended up getting for $50, and it's in pretty good shape. It's a little bent up here, and it's got maybe a couple a little bit of sleeve wear, but really not really. It's really just this one little bend right here, and that's not even that bad, so I can deal with that. It was shipped really well, and yeah, it didn't get messed up or anything, so I'm very happy to have it. Finally got to listen to it. I was a little worried when I got it because the download code said the download code for the video said it only worked until November of of last year. So I was like, oh no, I'm not going to get it. But it still worked when I went on there. So if you get one of these and you want to download it, give it a try because it may still work. Depending on when you watch this video. I don't know, but it might work. Just going to show the vinyl there. I kind of forgot about that. Tenacious DJ. It's pretty awesome. Released on Columbia, like all their new stuff. Pretty cool. Okay, that was the last of the D stuff, and this is now I got some other stuff from D-related. This is very D-related. This is the debut album from the Kyle Gass Band. Yeah, I wish they were called the Kyle Gass Project. Whatever, I like the KGB abbreviation too. This is pretty enjoyable. My only real complaint about this album, the album art's pretty sweet. Kyle in his sandals. My only real complaint about this album, and this is just me, being a D fan, I guess, is that Kyle only does lead singing on, I think, 2 songs on here. 2, 3 at most. See, I know he does Tremendous. He does 2, I think. Tremendous and Getting the Band Back Together, and I think that's it. Mike Bray, the main lead singer, he does a really good job. I mean, he plays Sasquatch and stuff on their live shows now, and he's really awesome. But I just wish there was more Kyle. I mean, you can hear him, and you can hear his guitar and stuff. I mean, it's called the Kyle Gass Band. I really wish he was just more, in your face on the album. I wish there was more Kyle, because that's what I want. I feel like he said, whenever Trainwreck played live, they always had to have featuring Kyle Gass and Tenacious D. Well, this is the Kyle Gass Band. I think he should have more Kyle Gass up front. Yeah, that's just my opinion, though. But I really do enjoy the album, though. It's actually weird. They had a 2 or 3 song promo EP thing that came out beforehand that had Manchild and Broho on it. But on that version, Kyle actually was singing Manchild, and this version Mike Bray sings. I mean, that's kind of cool. There's 2 different versions. I have that downloaded, but they had it on their website. It was pretty much the same cover as this, but blue instead of yellow. they don't have. They sold out of it before I got to buy one. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to find one eventually. Kind of like that Trainwreck CD that took me forever to find. 2 tracks that I ended up getting for like a penny on eBay. So hopefully I'll be able to find the EP of that one day. And also, I have the vinyl version of that, and this is kind of cool. My sister-in-law actually got this for me for Christmas. It's not something I bought with Christmas money or anything. This is kind of neat. Oh, obviously it comes with a download code, like every record does, except for Jazz didn't come with a download code. It's kind of weird. But what's really cool, as you can see, this is the clear blue vinyl version, which is really awesome. I love like special edition. The first 500 of these they sold. I think you can actually. I'm guessing that these are still available on their website. They probably haven't sold out of them yet. As of this posting being posted, they probably still have these, because I think it was like the first 500, and they have like a percentage bar left on there of how many total they have of all the records, and it's not. I think it's like at 80%, so they probably still have these. I'm gonna wait until they've got down sold to about 10% or something. I'm gonna get another one, because I do actually want the regular black vinyl too. But yeah, this is really cool to be able to get the blue vinyl, especially since I missed out on their other the EP. I'm glad I got something a little rarer, a little cooler than just the regular version of the vinyl. So lastly, as far as music goes, and media in general goes, I got the soundtrack to Bernie. This may seem weird, but if you've seen the movie Bernie, if you've seen the movie Bernie, Jack has several songs in it, and there's really good like studio versions of said songs. They're like Christian songs, like hymns, but they're so cool. He just does a really good job on them. And I couldn't find this for download anywhere. I couldn't even find it on like Amazon MP3. I don't think it just wasn't available. So my wife got me this for Christmas, and I was very excited. He has, I think, 3 songs on here. Yeah, he does 3 or 4. See, he does "Love Lifted Me," "Beautiful Dreamer," which obviously that was on a Christian song, I don't think. I don't know. And 76 Trombones, and "He Touched Me." "Love Lifted Me" is the favorite on there. It's really great. It's like the opening song in the movie. Really funny. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly suggest it. I think it's on Netflix still. It's really good. It's a dark comedy murder story. Just really enjoyable. It's one of the rare movies that I actually like Matthew McConaughey in, because I don't really care for him. But Jack is really good. He just nails it. And the movie itself, the storyline, is very much based on a true story. Like, it actually has people in the movie that were actually like they play themselves in the movie, and it's just the way it's told, it makes sense. And as far as them being in it, it's just really excellent film, and the soundtrack is good too. Mostly it's just instrumental score stuff, which is cool, and the Jack stuff really stands out and really is awesome. There's actually a song on here that's in the movie too that one of the people that were, really part of the actual story that were also played themselves in the movie did a song about the situation. So it's just really cool. A really neat little CD to have to add to my other Tenacious D adjacent music stuff. Last but certainly not least is what will probably be the last Trainwreck thing I ever have bought. And this actually, they have these for sale on the website that has the Kyle Gass Band stuff, and also the Sasquatch EP, which I could not get. I missed that one. Same as the Kyle Gass Band EP. But like I said, the last Trainwreck thing I'll probably ever buy. They also have their record and CD version of The Reckoning on there, which is cool. You can get those. They're not signed or anything, but you can still order them on there for the moment. But anyway, yeah, it's the poster for The Reckoning. I think this is only like $3 or something, so I just tacked it onto my order of the CD when I ordered it. But it's really sad. I miss Trainwreck. I like the Kyle Gass Band. They're still growing on me, I guess. Like, I'm trying really hard. And I really want to see them live. I think, that's what's going to sway me on the Kyle Gass Band. If they're going to play Lebowski Fest again this year, I may try to go to that. I wanted to go last year, but it just didn't, last year, but it just didn't happen. But if they're going to play Lebowski Fest in Louisville again, I really, really want to go and see them. Maybe they'll have copies of the stuff I didn't have, wasn't able to get. In terms of Trainwreck, it's kind of a mystery as to what happened, about why they broke up and everything. And I mean, I say we, there's a Tenacious D fan board that kind of came off of the old Tenacious D fan board that was on their website that's gone now. But a lot of people from that were left when the time when it was started getting really bad with like spam bots and everything, kind of left, and we made our our own fan page website that's still kind of alive. It was kind of dead for a while, but now it's kind of back, and some of the old people are posting again. But anyway, we've been trying to figure out what happened. We know when it happened. There's a specific show. There's a post on the website or on the forum about it, and I'll put the link to the forum below in case you want to check it out. In case you're a D fan and want to get into further D fans, it's kind of coming back. The forum is, but we kind of know what happened. We kind of know when it happened. We know that it was just a rift between Lee, JR, Daryl, whatever you want to call him, and the rest of the guys. Something happened, and nobody really wants to say what. He kind of said he got voted off the island, in his way. And in an interview, Kyle said it was just something happened, and they couldn't see them going on any further, and he didn't want to talk about it. So if anyone out there has knows what happened, it was just seemed so all of a sudden, and they had just came out with the reckoning, and they had just had a bunch of videos come out, and everybody thought that they were gonna really do something, and then it just fizzled, and they broke up out of nowhere in the middle of tour. They broke up, and it's really depressing. As a fan of Trainwreck, having seen them live twice and stuff, they were just really awesome. They were really awesome live. And like I said, if anybody out there has any knowledge as to what exactly happened with Trainwreck, it would just be nice to have some closure, or to have a real reason as to what happened with them. Because it's sad. Like I said, they were just a really great band, and they're kind of still together, minus Daryl and minus Boy Johnny and minus I don't think Nate is in the band. He's in Kyle Gassman. I think he was on the album, but I don't think he is now. I think they have someone else drumming. So pretty much it's just Kyle and John are the only two left. John Konetsky are the only two left in Kyle Gass band. So it's like a part of Trainwreck, but just a piece, not the whole thing. And it's just sad. It's just a sad situation. And like I said, if you have any idea, if anybody out there has any idea of what really happened in Trainwreck, it would be really nice to have some closure and to know. And I will share it with all my friends on the forums. So yeah, thanks for watching, and may eventually have another Tenacious D pickup video. I don't know if this will be the last one. I don't know. There's not a great deal of stuff right now that I'm really looking for. There's some other versions of the Pick of Destiny and stuff, DVD, different versions of that, and like I said, I'm trying to get a hold of a demo tape. If I get one of those, you'll definitely see a video of that. And just a few other things, like different region versions of Complete Masterworks. But we'll see. We'll see what comes in the future. And thanks for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps other people see it. And share it if you want to. That really helps other people see it in a very direct fashion. And stay tuned. More stuff soon. See ya.